Hi there, it's Andy from Mr. and Mrs. Delicious, and I'm so excited to bring to you today this delicious one-pot pasta inspired by Martha Stewart. And you know what really appealed to me? This is definitely not how I normally cook pasta. This dish appealed to me because the entire dish is made in one pan like this, and I wanted to see how is this gonna be, how is it gonna taste. The pasta's cooked in there, the sauce is cooked in there. It's not a red tomato sauce, it's just some vegetables. How are they gonna come together? Cherry tomatoes, basil, onions, garlic comes together to make the sauce with the spaghetti. And really, I wanted to see, is this dish actually gonna taste good? Because it's so easy and it appealed to me that way. It's not normally how I cook pasta, but I really wanted to try it out. So we're gonna start with a nice big tall-sided pan like this because we're gonna cook our entire pasta in this pan. We're gonna have our water in here, we're gonna have everything in here. So we're gonna need to cut some stuff up first. I'm gonna use a whole onion. Now I'm gonna use roughly about 20 cherry tomatoes and I'm just gonna cut them all in half. Sometimes I do like to use a serrated knife for the cherry tomatoes just because it breaks in the skin there. This is the part that really excited me about this recipe. It's in one pan. So we'll take our nice big pan like this and we'll start placing our ingredients inside. 12 ounces of spaghetti noodles. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place some tomatoes on either side there. I'm gonna place some onions beside. Today I decided to use minced garlic. Since this is a one-pot pasta and it's gonna cook so quickly within 10 minutes, the minced garlic I found was gonna be the best because the flavor would really come out of the garlic the best. We only have 10 minutes to get that flavor out into the rest of the sauce and spread out throughout the pasta, so this to me is what's gonna be good. I'm gonna put roughly 1.5 teaspoons of minced garlic in there. What I will do, I'll finish putting my tomatoes in here. Put a few more onions in there. Beautiful, beautiful. And it wouldn't be an authentic Italian dish without the basil. It's my favorite ingredient. It can take this simple dish to the next level. We want to get the flavors out. So I'm gonna split up all the leaves. I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna put my leaves right there. Beautiful, just like that. Then I'm gonna take my 1.5 teaspoons of chili flakes. I'm gonna spread those around the entire pan. So I'm gonna go with 2 teaspoons of salt, and we're gonna sprinkle that around the entire pan nice and evenly. Now we're gonna go with a nice dash of olive oil. Got our Italian colors there, and it absolutely just looks fantastic. This is already looking great. You know, it might not be the traditional way to cook pasta, but it sure does seem easy so far. So that's exciting me for sure. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add 4.5 cups of water into the pot. So that already does look nice, for sure. 4.5 cups of water. I did have a couple hot peppers hanging around, so I'm just gonna throw those in. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it on about medium heat, and we're just gonna pay attention to it as it starts to heat up. Put this on the stove at about 4 to 10. I'm just gonna watch it and see how it starts heating up. It actually does look quite beautiful here for a non-traditional dish. You do got your Italian colors, your green, your white, and your reds. I know it's gonna set some people off just because it's not traditional pasta. Yeah, sure, it's not the traditional way to cook pasta, but it did interest me because it was so easy. It was all in one pan. And it actually does, at this point now, look pretty delicious. So we're gonna continue to stir the pasta as it's cooking just to really get those flavors around and make sure those noodles are cooking evenly. We're gonna cook this uncovered just like this. You know, the ease of it's fantastic. Haters are gonna hate this controversial way to cook pasta, but you can't argue with the simplicity and the ease of a one-pot dinner. And we're about to see if it's gonna taste excellent. And as it's steaming up here, it really does look, it does actually look pretty good, to be honest. We're gonna throw another dash of olive oil in there. So we're roughly at about, 7-8 tablespoons. I do like to have quite a bit of olive oil, to be honest. Plate it up and you can actually have a full meal like this, but we could also add some protein on top, like chicken or tofu or something like that, and we could really take it to the next level if you wanted to. Now it really is turning into a delicious sauce, and what we're gonna do is boil some of this water out just to make it a thicker sauce, and it smells absolutely incredible. So with this pasta, we're gonna stick to the theme of simplicity. We're gonna use a cheese that you might already have in your fridge. We could use a fancier cheese, but I'm just gonna use about half a cup of shredded mozzarella, and we're gonna mix it around just to thicken up the sauce. It's gonna melt down. It's really gonna create a nice, silky smooth sauce. And you know, for such an easy pasta, simple pasta, you know, it does smell pretty beautiful. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some of this plated up here. It actually looks delicious. The number one thing with this pasta dish, one pot pasta, is simplicity and ease. So it turned out to a beautiful dish here, very simple, all in one pot. And you know what? It actually smells absolutely incredible. You know, it might trigger the true Italian, but this dish might surprise you. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right down there, because we have so many fantastic recipes. Every Friday, for sure, we're gonna have a brand new episode. Hey, and you know, if you wanted to, after your delicious pasta here, you could have a delicious, absolutely decadent piece of chocolate cake for dessert, and that would just be the perfect thing to have. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Mr. Delicious signing off. If you enjoyed the video, the full recipe is going to be in the description below. And make sure you check out our channel because we have so many more fantastic recipes. There's guaranteed something that you are going to absolutely love in our channel. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next week.